What's up, everybody? It's Kellen here from Start Your Systems, and welcome to another MX vs ATV Reflex custom track gameplay. And today I'm going to be playing DS19 Compound Supercross track. You guys saw me play the national track on the Dark Slides 19 compound. Right over there. It's actually right in front of the screen right now. But he has now, I guess, finished the other side of the river lake thing, and it's a Supercross track. So we're going to give that a whirl today, have a little bit of fun, throw some whipper tails, and probably ride like garbage. But what else is new? It is another custom track gameplay video on Start Your Systems. That sounds pretty typical for what we're able to produce here. Although, quite frankly, I am feeling like I'm a little bit more comfortable with this track than I am with most Supercross tracks, so maybe it won't be so bad. Almost busting a quad right out of the gate. So I like this track for a number of reasons. Mainly, my favorite thing with this track is the elevation change. Supercross tracks, in my opinion at least, are one of the few exceptions where, like, you know, you don't need elevation change to make it a good Supercross track. But when you add a little bit, like not overdo it where every section's up and down and stuff like that, but add a little bit of elevation so that, like, you've got like some kind of random triples and stuff that are a little bit bigger than just a standard Supercross jump. I think it makes it fun. It's like a little bit more exciting, different. Oops, that's not the way to go through that section. Fun, exciting, different, etc. than just the standard. I mean, like, this track is good, but I feel like it would be really kind of, I don't want to say basic, but just standard if it had no elevation change to it. And because it's got like a rhythm section that goes up and over a hill, and it's got like a couple triples that jump up into the hill, drop down from the hill, I think it makes it more fun to play in general. And I also feel like I've seen this track before. I'm not sure where, but this seems like a layout that I've seen before without the elevation change, but like the long rhythm lane down this side, a Supercross triple after you turn around right here, a little 353 single. It comes back across the start straight. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I've seen this before. So maybe he replicated this track from either a real life track or just from somewhere else. So just kind of spitting whatever comes to mind here at this point, but I feel like this could be at least some elements of a track that I'd seen before copied over a little bit. But he's definitely added quite a bit of unique flair to it, has Mr. Dark Slides. I really like this little single jump that separates the, you know, coming back onto the start straight to, you know, restart your lap, I guess. And then when you come back across the start line 2 corners before the finish, like, it's a little separator. And it also adds a little bit of flair, I guess, on the start straight, so it's not just like a standard start, which it really isn't, because you start, you drop down, you jump over like a canyon with water in it, so I guess that would be a river. But it's an interesting way to start the race or lap, and an interesting way to end it as well. So I like that bit. Trying to think what else I do like about it. I got completely mind effed the first lap when I came around this corner, and I'm like, bruh. I was like, oh, that's a wall jump. And was able to learn the next lap that there's some handy dandy inside ruts in that corner. But it's a really good flowing track, and that's kind of what I'm getting at with that wall jump thing, is that I was just flowing along normal, not really having any real difficulties learning the track. And then there's a giant wall jump out of nowhere. So it definitely caught me off guard, but it's a cool feature to add because it breaks up a little bit. I'm generally not a fan of wall jumps, to be honest, though. I feel like for a Supercross track, there are several better things you can put on the track. But I'm not saying that, you know, he should have put something different there. I think what he did with that wall jump there is pretty good par for the course, I would say. Like, it breaks up the super flowy momentum a little bit and kind of adds a little bit of a extra challenge to the track, where, I mean, there's 3 lines in the corner before the wall jump, and I'll go to the inside in one of them right here. But you can kind of get like a feel for, like, if you swing out wide, you're railing, but you know, you're going a lot higher on this thing than I think you need to. And I've tried to actually double it all the way to that little single. Not that it would be faster, but just to do it. And I got really close. I'm gonna actually try to do it maybe next lap through. But yeah, just kind of a good little breakup of the action, all the awesome flowiness of this track in general. The berms are probably some of the best berms I feel like I've ever ridden in this game. Normally I'm pretty bad at carrying momentum through corners in this game. I feel like these berms have like this nice little like lip right on top of them that you can like just go to the top and catch it, and it holds you perfectly. I've still been able to go over the berm a few times, but generally speaking, my skills don't really shine too well when it comes to corners, and I feel like these berms make up for that a little bit. So I like it because it's a little bit of more of like a beginner's helpful guide thing, if you will. All right, we're gonna swing wide here, and I'm gonna try to rip through this corner and send it for the double. Oh, I actually got kind of close, but I was jumping off the left side of the track. So we'll try that one more time. Man, I keep missing that inside rut. That little corner is really fun because if you double to the outside, you can absolutely rail around the outside of that corner. But if you jump to the inside, you can really kind of like land in that rut and hook it real nice. Oh, that is deeper water than I thought. Oh man, I thought I was gonna get stuck for a second. Sometimes creators, I think, miss spawn points like that. Like they'll just be like, man, no one's gonna come up that short on the jump. I was like really concerned that it would just spawn me right there in the water again. But I guess Dark Slides is pretty good at what he does. I can't fault him too much. I can't remember what track it was, but me and Jeremy back in the day were playing a track that it literally respawned you like 3 centimeters off the side of the track, but if you crashed in this one location and it was respawning you right at this 3 centimeter off the track location, you could not go again. It would just respawn you and then respawn you and then respawn you. Like, there's nothing you could do to change it. It was a little aggravating because it was kind of a part of the track that was hard. I don't remember the name of the track, so I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but just pointing out some things that I've seen in the past in this game. And I'm no track maker in this game, so I don't know half the time what I'm talking about. But I like to think that I make an effort. Speaking of making an effort, I haven't even tried to go to the inside in the corner out of the first corner right here. I'm gonna swing wide right here, hit this little rut I've developed. I haven't even tried to go to the inside, not even practicing. And it's alright, but kind of just lands you back in the water again, so no real benefit. I think I'm gonna be able to quad that before this video's over. And you can go inside here. I tried to do it early on, but it's really hard to get into smoothly. And then I think the idea is to like double, triple the rest of the way. Yeah, reflex skills in my hands usually not capable of pulling things like that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and not go there anymore. I do want to try to double this wall jump thing again, at least one more time. Try it, why not? Oh, sending it. Yeah, I nailed it. I landed really nose heavy. I kind of expected just then that it would either crash instantly or at least reflex stick me and I wouldn't be able to save it, but no reflex stick. So that was fun. 109.7. It's better than I was running in practice. Guess I don't really pay that much attention to time, so I'm just having a good time riding this track. Alright, let's go for the quad here. Talked about it. Nah, I just low-lined it, which was actually kind of fast until I hit the banners, but oh well. There's a old Reflex gameplay video of me playing, it's a track called Prison Yard SX. And it's actually probably one of the more popular Reflex track videos that I've done. And it's amazing to me how in that video I talked, I swear, maybe less than a minute about how I'm not very good at the whoops in this game, which I think I've gotten better at, but anyway, I barely talked about it. I get at least, if not like 1 or 2 comments a week, sometimes 1 or 2 comments a day of people replying to that video and telling me how I should go through the whoops in this game. And it's just funny because, like, initially there was some people that responded and said, like, try this and try that, and I responded back to them and said, like, yeah, I'll give it a go, like, I'll try some different things. So most of those comments should be, like, some of the more top comments, like, that you can just, like, scroll down and they're one of the first comments you see. However, I still get people telling me how to hit the whoops just about once or twice a week in this game. So by this point in time, I will no longer ask for help in the whoops. I'm either going to suck, or I will just take the thousands of advice given for me in that prison yard video, because it's all sitting right there. I could go figure out how to do probably 100 different whoop hitting techniques just from that video alone now. Thank you so much for the feedback. Let's go ahead and put a can on that now. Thank you. Let's see, what else can I try to do on this track? I think I've hit just about every rut. Oh, I haven't jumped to the inside of this corner yet. So if you jump inside, you can land in this rut and just kind of like rip around it. So that's pretty cool. Just hit just about every else that's like standard here. I think I've done that line once already too. I guess just for kicks and grins, I'll try to go inside before the rhythm section again, the long one, and do something different than what I've been doing. But I feel like I've just got a generally good flow on this track. Oh yeah, I still want to try to get this quad. I got 2 laps left to do it. Let's try attempt number 1. That was a failure. It's like when I think about it, I suck. But when I don't and I'm just kind of flowing, it just comes naturally. And guess who missed the inside of the corner again? And I also completely muffed up this rhythm section. It wasn't too bad in the end, but still not very good. I also haven't figured out like a good rhythm line through that rhythm section where I don't have to jump the single out, like I just cleanly quad out or double out or whatever. I'm pretty sure you can step onto the table before the last 2 singles and then step over that single if you're semi-talented at this game. But of course we've been there and discussed that 1,000 times over, so that was actually my best lap right here. 108.06. That's a good lap, I feel. It's a good, clean lap. All right, what were some of the things I was going to try? I was going to try the quad. I was going to go inside after the whoops. Yeah, that's about it. So here's attempt number, I don't know, like 4 or 5 on the quad. Oh, man, got really close. And inside after the whoops. Double in, and then triple. Almost had it clean. So then I can just double into the corner cleanly. Look, I was complaining about it a lap ago, and now I got it. Whatever. But, yeah, another custom track gameplay, and MX vs. ATV Reflex. Decided to give it a go. Dark Slides was like, hey, check out. I finally finished this track, and I was like, hey, yeah, you did. So here I am, playing it. Funny how things happen like that, right? But hope you guys like this video. Of course, download the track in the description below. Be sure to always help out the creators that make these things possible and give us fun and exciting things to play. But thanks for watching another video here on the channel. I'm Kellen from Start Your Systems, and I'll see you guys in the next one.